करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Little attendance, I think 3-4 people or more will come, but good. Today's topic, relationless relationship. Ultimately it is about relationship. In some way or the other, not some way or the other, in every way, all of us are, what can you say, victims or perpetrators of relationship problems. Can we agree that we are also perpetrators of relationship problems? In our eyes, we are victims. In somebody else's eyes, we could be the cause of a problem. So today, I am going to talk whatever I am going to talk, I will talk obviously. But today is going to be very interactive, unlike probably the earlier occasions. And those who have attended earlier, you have an idea of how I will speak, what I will speak, you have an idea. So, you need, without going into specifics, because what we fear most when we talk about ourselves is specifics, correct? But we can be generic in what we want to say about why we are dealing, because we are all dealing with, when we say relationship or relationship problem, all of us are in the same boat. Nobody is an exception. It's only that the people with whom we have a problem or we have a relationship issue may be different. But we all have. From childhood till today and probably till we kick the bucket. It's going to be there. So it is something which is very relevant to all of us, even in our day-to-day life, even as we are sitting here, it is bound to be there. So you have to be interactive. So which means, interactive means you ask and you also say, don't only ask, also say what you feel could be something which, relevant in dealing with relationships. So the title is Relationless Relationship. Relationship we understand. Relationship. What is relationless relationship? Because we tend to get attached. Relationship, by definition, that word itself says there is some attachment. Because like friendship, friend and ship. Who is he? He was a friend. So friendship is not there. He is no longer a friend. So friendship is not there. So relation, who is he? He was a relative. Kya ho gaya? Khatti ho gaya. So relationship is not there. But there is relationlessness in relationship. What it could be. Let us understand that as we move ahead. So understanding relationships is what our issue is. Main thing is that. And we always say, you don't understand me. How many of us are willing to say, I am not able to understand you? But are we willing to say it? In the relationship, are we willing to say it? So supposing I am affected by something with somebody with whom I have a relationship, whatever it is, am I willing to say that I am not able to understand you? It is always a thought in my mind that you are not able to understand me. Just try to understand me. I am not able to understand you. That acceptance. Why do we suffer in relationships? If you want to sit together, Kavita, you can change the position of the chairs. You are most welcome. Feel free. Because you have come with your friend and your friend should not feel, मेरे को पीछे छोड़ दिया तुम आगे चली गई. आराम से बैठो. Feel free. I just put it up like that so that there is enough room to walk. Why do we suffer in relationships? Otherwise, why should there be a problem? And what is this relationless relationship? So, when I say relationship, just across the board, what comes to your mind? Anything. Just come across anything that comes to your mind. Relationship. Huh?
A bond.
A bond, okay.
A connection.
A connection.
How we are related.
How we are related.
Commonalities and differences.
Commonalities and differences also. Very good. Very good.
Dependability.
Dependability. So because you are having a relationship, you think there is a dependability on either side.
Expectation.
Expectation.
Expectation, yes.
Expectation. And because there is an expectation, what happens commonly? We are matching.
Yes.
Sometimes there
I
can be a
saw.
leader, you can,
Yeah.
the person is a leader and I am a follower, so it suits me. Because that person, and I have a relation with that person because I like to follow what that person does, and that person helps me also in all my ways. So it's like a leader and a follower.
Yeah, whatever. So, well, that is one kind of relationship. Fine. So expectation. So expectation.
There is a possessiveness.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Very true. Expectation leads to something.
Disappointment is.
Gap.
Yes.
Yes.
So expectation gap is invariably one of the primary reasons why we suffer in relationships.
True, very true.
And we are normally not able to identify whether the expectation gap is on our side or on the other side. We are all, because human nature is such that we view things from
Our
Yes.
our lens. ये निकालेगा तो अंधा, ये सामने पहनेगा तो नहीं दिखता है क्योंकि नंबर अलग है. Correct? So you are not able to see that vision from another set of eyes because number अलग है. इधर नंबर अलग है, इसका नंबर अलग है, इधर नंबर अलग है. So we will go ahead. Now what is the first relationship that we had in the world? Mother. And they say that our first karma in the world is our mother. Our first karma in the world is our mother. Not mother's first karma. Our first karma is our mother. What does that mean? Can you explain to me? I am using this sentence. Can you wonder this? Can you wonder why our first karma is our mother? Is it your karma then? She gave birth to you. She gave birth to me. Is it your karma?
We choose.
Because of our past karmas or something, we
Yeah,
are born as her.
We want to be born through her.
In
We
that
choose-
realm,
Yeah.
in that realm, you have to be there. And because you have to be there in that realm, you are born through her.
Yes.
So you chose her. Unknown to you before you were born, you chose her. You all chose to come here today. All of you chose to come here. I chose to come here. So we are in this realm. But we came into this realm called this world because we wanted to come through a peculiar set of circumstances. We wanted to be there. So we chose the carrier through whom we will come to this world. Unknown to us.
How we choose it.
Unknown to us. You chose. You are coming here to. You are coming here to this talk of mine for the first time. Many of them have been here earlier. Why did you choose? The title. You said the title. So you chose. Like that, in this life today, Sunday, 5th April, 3:30, you are familiar with what your choice was. But unknown to you in this realm of this world, before you came, there was a choice you made. When we go from here, there is one famous story in Bhagavatam. It is called the story of Ajamila. Now, Ajamila was a non-believer. I wouldn't say non-believer, he was not a very great devotee or anything. Jindagi ji raha tha. His son's name was Narayana. Okay? And we all say, since childhood we've been told, in Antakale, when you go, if you remember God, you will go and merge with Him. We have heard as children, Amar Chitra Katha also we have learned, and we've been told by our parents. So it so happens that this great fellow Ajamila was unwell. And when he was seriously unwell, he was on the verge of departing. So when he was on the verge of departing, he called out his son Narayana. Now that Narayana that he called, and that moment he died. Why he called? I am guessing maybe he had some secret treasure and he wanted to tell Narayana, come here. This is the code word, password ये है, OTP ये ले ले, जाके pick up कर ले. This is the OTP you don't know. But he must have called Narayana his son for that. But that moment he died, and they say that because of that he directly got moksha and he went to heaven. So that moment Antakale, in case that thought in his mind was not to call Narayana, but was OTP, he will come to that realm where OTP can be used. Where your mind travels at the time when you are departing from one place to another. You left home to come here, one place to another. We will leave this place, this world, to go to another unknown place. At that point, whatever was the residual imprints, residual tendencies will determine where you will go. Your tendency was to go for Tamil drama and fine arts. You will go there. Somebody's tendency was to, you will go there. You will go where your mind takes you. Before you went there physically, your mind has already taken you. So similarly, this realm was chosen by us, unknown to us. Thank God we don't have memory. Memory होता तो हो गया पोपट. अभी आज का परसों का याद करने के लिए जान निकलती है. वो पिछले जन्म का याद रहेगा तो मर जाएगा. Correct? So this is the first karma. So that determines this realm in which we have come. Now when we were born, who told us who's our father?
Mother.
Father and mother together said, brother, sister, grandfather, grandmother, uncle, aunt, auntie. Correct? All this came to us through that initial karma. So the other karmas got added. One by one the chain link started growing. Relatives became our relations. So they are relative. We will come to that later. Aristotle says this. Man is a social animal. We all understand. Man is a social animal. Now who can be unsocial? Can anybody be naturally unsocial?
Many.
Antisocial. Unsocial. So Aristotle's definition is an unsocial person is not possible. You need at least one connection with somebody. I am unsocial with you, but I'll be very social with her. Because we have at least one connection. I have some people whom I know. I mean, I don't want to name, location, name and all, different. Because they are probably very social amongst a close group. But outside of that, they are what Aristotle says, beasts. So you can either be, when you are unsocial, you can either be a beast or you can be unsocial because you have already become God. Which means an association with the world outside is not necessary for you. There is one story of Shukhamuni. Shukhamuni was Happy Muni. Sukhamuni, not only by name, by Happy Muni. He was totally oblivious to what was happening around him. So it so happens that he was walking along the pathway, and on the pathway was a pond or a lake where some ladies were bathing. Of course, naked, they were bathing there. So they, from a distance, they saw one man was coming. So they all went inside the pond to protect their, honor. But one of them saw that it was Sukhamuni. So she told the others, don't worry, he will not even look at you. He will not even look at you. And true to the word, he just passed. He says, these jiva or whosoever is there, I don't even know. He looks at you, a plant, an animal, a tree, a twig, this earth, everything is the same. Because he has attained that godliness where everything is nothing but that one universal truth which is God. So उसको फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. तुम कुछ भी पहन के आओ, नहीं पहन के आओ, तुम लड़की है, लड़का है, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता. So this is the story. So unless you reach that stage, you are a social animal. You have to be careful. Now I'll just take a brief example from my book. If you remember, I told you that written which never got printed, but this was published. published online. Now this is about, and this example I have shared earlier. Every birth is a death. This is from Bhagavad Gita. So for example, you have cotton. Cotton, before it became cotton, what was it? Before the pod, it was a cotton seed.
See, yeah.
Cotton pod, cotton. Then after cotton, you plug the cotton. Then what did you do? Processed it and made it into yarn. From yarn, you made it into cloth. From cloth, you made it into kurta. So, where is the cotton seed now? Where is the cotton seed? It is in the kurta. Where is cotton? In the kurta. Where is yarn? In the kurta. Where is kurta? Here it is. Correct? So, every change is a death of a former state of its previous existence. Previous existence? Cotton seed. Previous existence changed to pod, cotton, yarn. So every process, it is just changing to become something else. We are also changing. Are we lesser now as compared to what we were when we were 3 years old? Are we lesser? Sometimes we wonder, अरे क्या टाइम था यार, मेरे को याद आ रहा है 5 साल की उम्र में क्या मजा करते थे. बहुत कम याद रखते हैं 5 साल की उम्र में. You may probably remember things which happened when you were 12, 13, 14. But still, that time was so pleasurable. But what are you now? अरे कितना टेंशन है यार, कितना प्रेशर है यार. Right? But are you the worse now as compared to what you were earlier? Yeah, problems hai. Can you say that I am worse off now? Can you remain 12 years forever? You have to change. It is a natural law of life. It will change. But we are not any lesser. Is that child in you not existing now? It is there. You don't behave like a child. You don't suck your thumb. You don't say, Amma feeding bottle. Don't say. So that has changed. Certain things have come on top of that because of time, because of knowledge, because of growth, because of development. Some things have come. But otherwise, we are still the same. Will we be the lesser if we die from this birth? Supposing, for example, I have, let's say, an album containing pictures of my grandfather when he was 3 years old. And suddenly, all of us in the family are looking at the picture. Are Dadaji aise the? In my memory, now I am reliving my grandfather who was 3 years old. Is he any lesser that he is no longer alive? He probably will be 3 years or maybe 30 years somewhere else. I don't know. I don't know. Am I the lesser? No. That memory is there with me. So a change is certain. In every form, a change is certain. So in this change, what is there to feel sorry? What is there to feel sad? Because, see this picture, you'll get an idea. You are a youngster. If you remember, I had shared once a slide about the theory of evolution from Darwin. Correct? How we all came from monkeys. Correct? So now here we have this guy on the left. He is growing old, becoming invalid, and he is going into death. And the angel of life is bringing the child back to life, and then he is growing. This is just a process. It is a process where you will be consumed by a death and you will come back to something else. It is just a process. In a world where there are so many other beings, we are also one being. Man is an intelligent animal. The only thing distinguishing us from an animal is the intelligence quotient that we have. But many of us today also are very good in being animalistic in the way we act. So now if this is the case, and mother is the first karma. Now if I were to combine both of them, in this life that we have now, all the relations that we originally identified, whom you said as relatives. Relationship is not only a relative. Relatives are identified from the time we were born. Beyond that, there is nothing else. Anything else you want to add on to this? You are free to add. That's what I'm saying. I'm just breaking it now to take it forward. Why were we born? Why were we born? Why are you here?
Purpose.
There is some purpose you have identified. Something that, oh, this man is going to talk something. Otherwise, he normally talks only some blah 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 in the class. And अभी बोलते हैं क्या बात करने वाले मालूम? Correct? Something you said. And maybe, as I said right in the beginning, I want you to enlighten me. Something that you will say will also make a change to what I am thinking. I am willing to take that, right? So why were we born?
For a purpose.
Purpose. What is the purpose? To die.
That is nature. Nature, birth, death, everything nature.
So why Ajamila was not born? He died.
Sarva karma.
Karma khatam ho gaya. So because there is something to do, you need to be there.
Some incomplete thing which we have.
Something. So, is it that you chose to be born, or me, you mean, not you, me, we chose to be born, or our parents chose that we have to be born?
We.
Parents only chose that I need a child. Parents chose that yes, it is time for us to have a child. Now why we were born? Why I was born to my parents, why Shweta was not born to my parents? I don't know. Correct? So it is a bundle which I carried, which made me come into their realm. It is a bundle which they carried, that I came into their realm. Unknown to us. There is no design. But it is a design, cosmic design, which is what we call as cosmic design. That is why we are in that realm. We were not like ऊपर से लेके आया स्टॉक डिशोम ऐसा नहीं ना. We came because of a karma that we had and the karma that our parents had, that we had to come together in this world. And to do what? Purpose. Curiosity to solve a paheli. What is a paheli? Jindagi. Jindagi is a paheli itself, no? Because otherwise, why should you come to this Zindagi? Yaar, go like Ajamida. Then, Dishum, आने का ही नहीं है. किधर है? नारायण मेरे बाजू में बैठा है. ए मेरे को दूध चाहिए, दे. ए मेरे को नेक्टर चाहिए, दे. नारायण बैठा है ना बाजू में, देगा. क्या करने का? आने का ही नहीं ना. So we are here because there is a curiosity. Have we been able to solve it when we came earlier? No. Sudoku. Rajni has been very actively doing Sudoku for the last many months. I don't know. मैं करते just example, don't take me seriously when I'm saying करते डिशुम हो गया. Sudoku. Next time I will come to do Sudoku. So incomplete task which I could not finish, I will come back to finish that. Or I am sitting at home and at your place. You called me for nasta pani, and then nasta pani सब हो गया. Suddenly you showed me Sudoku. I don't know Sudoku. After 15 minutes you are wondering ये कभी जाएगा. अब ये Sudoku लेके बैठे कभी जाएगा? Because I am now, my mind is engrossed into Sudoku and you are thinking नाश्ता पानी तो हो गया, अभी जाओ. Right? Now at that point in time I will come. I'll come next time. Okay, you come next time. Now you go. Correct? So that unfinished task, you will come back to the same place to finish your unfinished task. And what is the unfinished task? We have still not been able to find out what is this mystery called life. We are here from the time we were born. Some experiences have come. We've been told पढ़ाई करना है. पढ़ाई करने के बाद में आगे पढ़ना है. आगे पढ़ने के बाद में नौकरी करना है. उसके बाद में शादी करना है. उसके बाद में बच्चा पैदा करना है. उसके बाद में बच्चा बड़ा करना है. बच्चा बड़ा करने के बाद में बच्चे का शादी करना है. Are you? And then there are some people who say I will never get married.
Afterwards.
बाद में उसको पूछेगा क्या करने का? मालूम नहीं क्या करने का. नौकरी कर रहा हूँ. मालूम नहीं क्या करना है. There are some people.
Space and freedom.
But you think so? Are they free? The question is, are we free? We are bonded by a design which has been given to us by others. And in between, somebody says, getting to understand about life is the most important thing to do. Okay, when will I do? After I retire from State Bank of India. State Bank of India will never give a retirement itself. बोलते VRS के बाद में, no VRS for you. Correct? And then after you retire, what happens? अरे नहीं, अभी मेरे को ताकत नहीं है, बहुत दिखता है. When will you find out about this life? The moment it triggers something in your mind that I have to do something with my life, that's the time. So the time is always now. The time is not sometime in the future. Sometime in the future, you don't know whether you will be there or not. So when you learn that you have to find out this paheli, that time you have to solve the paheli. तो गाना क्या है? जोर से गाओ. थामा ये तो बहता पानी, ओ कैसी पहेली है ये, कैसी पहेली जिंदगी. अब इसके बाद वाला आपको सबको मालूम है. अच्छा, दिस इज comparatively contemporary. थोड़ा पीछे जाओ, 30-40 years before. Go ahead. So true, no? So true, no? Yogesh wrote this. Zindagi, this mystery, sometimes it makes you weep, sometimes it makes you laugh. You are solving that. That is what we are solving. And this solving is how? By asking normally these 4 questions. What, when, where, how. बचपन से मम्मी बोली उसको हाथ नहीं लगाने का. क्यों? गरम होगा. कैसे? Correct? This question you ask us, we ask ourselves today. Today also we are like that. Today also in every experience, these 4 questions will never leave us. Because these 4 questions when we answer, we find the next step. Do we ask these questions in relationship problems? Always.
To ourselves.
Always. No, to ourselves about others. To ourselves we ask these questions about others. To ourselves do we ask these questions about us? How many times do we do that? But even though we may say this, there is one power which is empowering all of us. Electricity. Without that, no light, no AC, no camera, no computer, nothing. So the power which is empowering all of that, that electricity, is that one unified principle called God. It is the same in all of us. So we have to contact that electricity. तो telephone number है, मैं लगाऊं? Hi God. नहीं है ना? So we have to connect with that telephone number ourselves. And that connection has to be smooth. How? We will talk about that. Then, why were you born in that family? Why not in some other family? Why I was not born into Dhirubhai's family? अदानी का घर में नहीं पैदा हुआ. मोदी के घर में नहीं बोल सकते क्योंकि वो शादीशुदा नहीं है, बच्चा नहीं है उसको. So, correct. क्या हुआ?
Last time it was not.
Yeah, I am seeing it here. The screen is here with me. Like poles and unlike poles.
Attract each other.
Where did you learn that?
Science
Science में. Science में स्कूल में सिखाया क्या है? Like poles repel, unlike poles attract. तो इसके लिए शादी करते वक्त you did not marry a brother or a sister. बाबा जी लोग का, correct? So the idea was that there will be 2 comparatively unlike people who will come together to make a family. This is what it was. Now electricity का अलग एक फंडा ही है that poles form a closed loop. Oh, I don't want to go into science, but then idea is that this limited knowledge about magnetism is insufficient to understand human relations. We are all magnetic fields. Do you believe we are all magnetic fields? How? How?
We have
Some energy.
You are red.
There's an aura around
Yeah,
us.
some energy.
Magnetic fields. Where are magnetic fields born from?
Through movement of electrons.
Friction.
So born from.
Movement.
Agreed. Agreed. But this is, you're talking about physically happening, na? But otherwise there are magnetic fields in the air. Agreed.
Charges.
Magnetic field is there in the air, no? How?
Through charges.
From where?
From Earth.
Universe.
Energy.
From the universe. From the universe. See, so these magnetic fields are specific to specific planets. And when they form a particular constellation, there is a specific magnetic field which is created. And which is what is used in the field called astrology. Correct? And then they say that in this house, if these planets are there, in this period, you are likely to have these negative effects, these positive effects. Correct? So magnetic fields are already there. Why is it that you are attracted to somebody the moment you connect with aura, you said, moment you meet or talk to somebody, and with somebody else it doesn't happen. Somebody, you are walking on the road, somebody is coming across, and then बोलते हैं वो स्माइल किया. Now you are wondering उसको क्या इंटरेस्ट है मेरे में स्माइल किया उसने. करेक्ट? वो पागल है क्या? थोड़ा लूज है. Now actually that person may have felt a connection with you and smiled at you. Just imagine babies, छोटा बच्चे लोग. You go building में नया कोई आया. अभी recently you have a new tenant in the building. बच्चे के साथ में मम्मी आई थी नीचे. बच्चा अपने को देखे यही किया. हम लोग बच्चे को देखे हंसते हैं. बच्चा और तुम्हारा कोई कनेक्शन नहीं है. But that child is displaying that affection to you. Like that child's innocence, somebody must have innocently smiled at you. And you will say, immediately, you know how our mind is conditioned to look at the negative side so easily. The positive thing, that person has smiled. How many times do we do that? How many times have we smiled at somebody just like that? Unknown total stranger.
I smile. I keep basically in lifts.
Yes.
New people come.
लिफ्ट में तो ठीक है, there is a familiarity, अपना बिल्डिंग में आया है.
नया कोई आए तो we try
Out
to
of
make
manners.
people
I have seen some people who go to some public places, like for example doctor's clinic or some fine arts for a program, and the neighbor के साथ में ऐसे अच्छे आराम से बात करने लग जाएंगे, easily बात करने लग जाएंगे. And some people
don't talk this.
relationship कैसे बनेगा? How will you develop a relationship like that? Your mind is not open. When your mind is not open, you can't develop a relationship. So poles intersect. Poles, electricity. Poles intersect. Their force is proportional to their strength. Now, for example, this is magnetism. So what is? I'm using two words: Shreyas and Preyas. What is Shreyas?
Something which is good for us.
And Preyas?
What we want.
Prayers is that which we are pleasurably seeking. Shreyas is that which we should, out of goodness, look for or seek. This is what it is. So both are, there's nothing bad. I won't use the word bad at all. Now when you look at that, the strength of Shreyas, that you want to do something good or you want to be something good with other people, that will be Shreyas. Prayers is, मैं उसके साथ जाएगा तो मुझे क्या मिलेगा? So your relationship with that person is now dependent on mutual gain. Mutual gain or maybe my gain. Not even mutual gain, my gain. So now although you are befriending a person, you are befriending with an ulterior motive. And in Shreyas, the strength of your goodness is what is connecting with other people. Why are you all connected with me? None of you knew me a few years ago. Then why are you connected with me? is something, no, in the energy that you are getting from me, there is something in the energy that I am getting from you, which is making us connect together. Right? And that is Shreyas. There is some goodness which is coming mutually, not one way, mutually. If one of you were to show or display a negative tendency, what will I do? Once or twice I will tell you, this is not right, this is not the way to think. Then after that what I will do? I will stop telling you. I will not say I will distance, I will stop telling you. Because that is the point beyond which I cannot reach your mind. There's nothing wrong with you. I cannot reach your mind. I said a little while ago, we in a relationship are easily we say, you don't understand me. How many times do we say that I am trying to understand you? I am trying to understand you. My intelligence at the moment is not able to reach that. How many times are we able to say that? Because it is matter of understanding is the most important thing. Then electric currents, so, and their changes create this electricity, forget it. So life is a constant process of self-discovery. If and only if we stay connected to life. नहीं तो शॉक लगेगा. शॉक लगता है, आराम से लगता है शॉक. शॉक तो नॉर्मली लगता ही है. करेक्ट? क्या किया? रोंगटे खड़े हो जाते हैं. किधर? मुंडी में, हाथ में नहीं, रोंगटे खड़े हो जाते हैं. Because you are not able to connect with positivity. So now, in the last, you were not there. I don't know who else was there in the last talk. We spoke about how many working tools are there for us, all of us, with which we are transacting in the world. We are all transacting in the world with some working tools. How many working tools? Marandu boys. How many working tools?
Mind, matter and intellect.
Forgot.
Previous.
How many working tools? How many working tools? Body, mind, intellect. With the body, we connect with the world of objects. I am an object. Your body, with your eyes, you are connecting with me. With your ears, you are connecting with me. Body, we connect the world of objects. With mind, we connect to our world of emotions. And with intellect, we connect to our world of thoughts. When we do that, the body is the perceiver of objects. We perceive objects. The mind is the feeler of emotions. And the intellect is the thinker of the thoughts. This is the same for everybody. Is there anybody who is an exception? All of us. It is the same, no? Then why is it that when thoughts come, you think differently, she thinks differently, she's your friend, she thinks differently, I think differently. Why do we think differently? Belief.
We are conditioned.
Conditioned different. We are conditioned by what? Conditioned by our imprints, vasanas, tendencies. Call it whatever you like. Which means what? What does this mean? In childhood, I was told that you should not put your finger or touch electricity point, you will get a shock. Then what did I do? Put my finger inside and get a shock. Hey, I got a shock. 3 times. 3 times in my memory. I put it really, mera kaka, my masa and all were scared of me coming to their house. I put my finger inside the socket. Shock lagane चाहिए. 3 बार हुआ है to my memory. बचपन में. So now I am conditioned by electricity. Now I won't put it different thing, but then you are conditioned by that. So now this imprint is there in your mind. So when I now talk about Vedanta, electricity comes easily to me. Electricity example easily comes to me. Can you see electricity? You can't see electricity. You can see cables. You cannot see electricity. You can see the function of electricity. The function of electricity is light is on, AC is working, camera is working. That is function of electricity. You can't see electricity. Similarly, can you see God? I have seen his photo. Have you seen? Have you spoken to him? Yeah, I speak to him. Has he spoken back to you? हाँ नहीं होता है, करता नहीं है, बहुत मौनी बाबा है. But there is a reward that you get for your devotion, for your prayer, that reward is coming as his conversation to you. Unknown to you, that is his conversation to you. So these imprints are the ones which make a difference. Between all of us, it is the imprints which make a difference. Correct? But the life principle, the electricity, the consciousness is the same. So now if that is the same in you, me, him, everybody, it is the same, are we all not related? Are we related only biologically through our parents? We are all related because there is a relationless relationship we have with that one maker. That one maker is a relationless relationship because of which we are all related. And then we say, oh, what is your village? Oh, I am from Palakkad. Where in Palakkad? Kalpati. Oh, my mother is from Kalpati. Oh, who's your mother's father? So and so. Who's your father's mother? And then you say, my family tree and your family tree are connected. Typical of Tambarans, huh? Typical of Tambarans. वो कनेक्ट करके बोलेगा इधर से 6 जनरेशन पहले हम लोग दोनों एक ही फैमिली के थे. But we are all the same family. In Brahmins, we say when there is a sankalpa to be done, the priest asks us what is our gotra. Now gotra is the muni whose ancestry we are all. So if you are, let us say, Kauntinya Gotra, I am Kauntinya Gotra, we cannot marry in the same family because we are from the same muni. Correct? So when we say like that, but this connection is there. All those munis in some way were connected or not. When you look at it like that, we are from one universal principle even today, and there is a relationless relationship. So if I were to now open a word cloud of relationship, see what are the words, and I want you to tell me, pick out a word. Each of you pick up one word, and each of you must give me an idea about what you feel in respect of relationships from that word. Whatever comes to your mind. Can you see? Somebody can. So when you love, acceptance becomes easier. Honesty, if it is true love, honesty becomes easy. Listening becomes simple. Vulnerability, your vulnerabilities are known. They are known because there is love which takes care of everything. But our problem is, I will love you, I will not love you. I love you, I will not love you. Why? You said we are all from the same electricity. When we are all from the same electricity, then why I cannot love you? Yeah, I may not, if you remember the last time when we spoke, likes and dislikes. I may not like something about you. I may not like something that you are doing, that's something you are saying. I'll tell you. You know that I don't like it. But yet I say, हाँ ठीक है. And then you bring that subject up. Again, I'll say, उसकी बात मत. Because उसमें हम दोनों का disagreement है. Disagreement है. I hold a different point of view. You hold a different point of view. But I love you. I care for you. Tomorrow you are in distress, I will come. But you bring the same subject. Stay away. That's not. How many times are we able to do that? And mostly, how many times are we able to do that with people who are very close with us? When people are very close with us, this becomes more difficult because there is already an expectation that this is how it must be. You must be like this with me. I am not some outsider. I am your father. I am your brother. I am your mother. Ha. So relationships are in distress. Relationships are in distress when I am agitated in the presence of the other. Distress में है ना? वो आएगा, अरे तू क्यों उसको लेके आया? तेरे को मालूम है मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता है. बस relationship का तो उधर वाट लग गया. When avoiding interaction is preferred, I rather not no, not an argument. Avoiding an interaction itself. Avoiding an interaction. अरे तू कुछ नहीं बोलने के. Because you are either fearful or you are, maybe you just don't want to, you own your footwear.
Oh,
I just now observe, please.
yeah.
Keep it outside and come. I just now observe.
First thing I said, anybody's temple is there.
So,
Sorry.
no problem. I just observe. Correct. So, avoiding interaction is preferable. There is no longer a joy. I used to enjoy your company. Now there is no longer a joy in your company. Relationship is in distress. Correct. Conversation always ended in altercation. Confrontation हो जाता है, बात करेगा तो तू मौत खोल, and then there is somebody who is in between. ये मुक्का मारेगा, वो मुक्का मारेगा, उसको इधर मारेगा, इधर भी पड़ेगा. वो बीच में जो गया उसका तो पूरा दांत निकल गया, बत्तीस निकल गया.
Iran US.
हाँ, correct. Fearing of hurting, of being hurt or being hurt is strong. I am either fearful that I will hurt you, or I am fearful that I will feel hurt. So it is better that I don't come into that realm at all. Expecting something which is missing in the relationship. Something is missing, and that creates a distress. Invariably it happens with your partner. शादी हुआ, शादी के पहले डेट कर रहे थे, शादी हुआ, तुम शादी के पहले ऐसे थे, तुम भी शादी के पहले ऐसे थे, ये वो, and then it takes a year or two for both of them to accept that this is how he is, this is how she is. It takes time. So that missing link of what was there, bandstand में वो दगड़ के पीछे मेरे को ये क्या बोलते हैं, गोला खाने के लिए लेके गया, अभी नहीं लेके जाता है, अभी कोई देखेगा तो बोलेगा पागल है क्या उधर जाता है तू, correct? This is how it happens. Just try that. Staying in seems harder than leaving. The easier option. हुआ है, सब हुआ है. Don't ask her. It's all past.
That's why you remember those examples.
Easy, no?
Easy to remember.
Easy to remember, na? Staying in seems harder than leaving. It's harder to stay in, so easier to leave. Because us is replaced by me and you. The one link which was there, that we were together in a relationship, has been now replaced by me and you. What is that? Ego. Ego. Now we say, मेरे को ego कुछ नहीं है, उसको है. बस हो गया ना, उधर ही है ना, उधर ही है ना, मेरे को नहीं है उसको है, मतलब क्या है यार, तू नहीं बोल रहा है, तू सामने से चेहरे में दिख रहा है करके. That is where the problem is. उसको बोलो समझने को, maybe he or she is a worse person than you are, but what are you displaying? Same thing. In a different degree, but the same thing. तो क्या बोलते हैं, प्यार मांगा है तुम्ही से, नहीं इनकार करो, पास बैठो जरा आज तो इकरार करो, मुझे प्यार करो. What is missing? Love. And love need not have to be love like, between a male and a female, the way it is a husband wife. No, love is love. Love is love. अभी वो लव अलग है, उसको इसमें मत लेके आओ ना. बट इनवेरिएबली स्कूल में बोलता आई लव यू बोलेगा तो आई लव यू बोलो उसने, ऐसे ही था ना. बट आई लव यू, सिंपल, आई लव यू बिकॉज आई केयर फॉर यू, आई विश योर वेलफेयर, आई फील दैट यू शुड बी हैप्पी, एंड इन योर कंपनी आई एम हैप्पी. दैट्स इंपॉर्टेंट, नो? सो द क्वेश्चंस टू एड्रेस. What motivates us to want the relationship? I want the relationship. What for? Because I value the memories of whatever good that happened between us far more than whatever is the things which are happening bad or not acceptable between us. That is there, that motivation. And I am saying this, I want you to counter me if I am saying anything wrong. Now, ideal gap between giving and getting. What is ideal gap? Invariably what happens in a relationship is that you feel that you are giving more and you are not getting more. Correct? Now how is it that you are expecting to get? How is it that you are expecting to get? Because getting becomes transactional. Giving is a choice. Giving is a choice. You make a choice that I want to give to my relationship. Getting is accidental. It is coming in. आया ठीक है, नहीं आया तो भी ठीक है, acceptance. नहीं आया तो भी ठीक है. Why are you giving? Because I want to give. There are many people who give in charity. क्या किया? अरे I gave 10,000 rupees. I gave, that cart which is there. I donated it. It's got my name in it. The moment you do that, it has become transactional. Giving was never out of love. Giving was out of a transaction that I am giving. I am giving. Why? Because I am getting. Suresh gave. Suresh gave. There comes it. That is the problem. This is what happens even in relationships. While I suffer, will I suffer terminal illness? What is terminal illness in a relationship? If that person with whom I have a relationship were to go away from my life, चला गया, चली गई, दूर चली गई, will I remain in the sorrow of that viraha? Question I have to answer. Or will I accept that I am better off in this moment? That relationship was becoming toxic. It was adding on to my pain. So it is better. Will I suffer terminal illness? चला गया या चली गई, मैं 10 जन को बोलते रहेगा, चला गया, चली गई, रात को आके रोएगा. Leave it. If you have left it, drop it. If you have left it. But most times we don't leave it. So we are suffering that terminal illness even though we have given up the relationship. Is there visibility of residual experiences? Residual experiences meaning what? जो उसके साथ में बिताए हुए जो मोमेंट्स हैं, उसका जो रस है, वो रस अभी भी याद कर रहा हूं. ज्यादा रोएगा, कितना अच्छा था, लेकिन अभी नहीं है. There was a time in my life when that experience was good, happy, gave me joy, but now it is not. So be it. But are we willing to drop it? We are not able to drop it. So we hold on to pain. Is the relationship stronger than my ego? Why did it break in the first place? Is my ego a contributing factor? Not the other person's. Is my ego a contributing factor? If my ego, even to an ansh matra, is responsible or is something which can change it, why not change it? I drop me. I drop me from the relationship because the relationship needs to survive. This happens mostly with very close relations. It's impossible. It is important that that relationship must survive, whatever may be the egoistic issue that we may have between us.
What if the other person is hates that person?
So what? So then what you
Then again
do?
you're
Stay. No, you don't need to know. You stay away. Don't carry any terminal illness. No. Don't carry residual experiences. Oh, Gaya. Gaya. It was a time in my life when that was there and that gave me some joy. But now at this moment it is not there. I am not in 3rd standard in SIA school. I am not there. My teacher, my HOD teacher was so nice. Today, when? 64. My HOD teacher was so nice. 3rd standard. Gone. Correct? So that is the way you learn to drop. How will you drop? How will you drop a hot potato? Hot potato. कुकर से उठाने का. रजनी ने मेरे को बोला. वो बटाटा निकाल के बाहर रख. You dropped it. Before I lifted it, I dropped it. Correct? So you have to drop these things like a hot potato. Drop it immediately. You can't hold on. हाथ जलेगा. So you want to hold on and then say I'll drop it later. बाद में बर्नॉल, ठंडा पानी, honey, all these things. So this is what happens, no? Is too much proximity causing pain? Your question, Rajni. Your question. Is too much of proximity causing pain? If it is causing pain, proximity
Drop
hurt.
it again.
Drop it again. Drop it again. Because every human being is entitled to live happily with or without others. They are entitled to live happily, no? Abhi, we are not friends with everybody in Chembur. There are people outside of here whom we don't know. They are also there. अभी उसको बोला कि तू मेरा भाई है. इधर बैठ. बोले ये येड़ा है क्या? बाहर जाके बोलेगा उधर एक आदमी है. सटकेला लगता है. You can't do that. You can't do that. So just leave it. Can I see me in the other? Why it should survive? I said you drop. Why should it survive? If I can see me in the other and if the other can see me in him or her, then the relationship will survive.
Yes.
It will survive any test. That is what is required. So am I able to see that consciousness, that principle, that electricity? In both of us, are we able to see it? If we are able to see it, then we will not have any difficulty. We will find a way to deal with our differences. Untangle the money plant. Money plant. Money plant क्या है? Money plant. घर में money नहीं. Money plant. How will a money plant grow? Correct? अभी घर में है. वो ऐसे लटकते नीचे. Then you take it. उसका गुच्छी निकालो. उसको you tie it around the what do you call that? Grill. Then it will grow up. So the money plant grows like that. If you untangle the gucci and put it into a direction where it will grow. So you untangle the relationship from whatever gucci it is. Usko nikalo. Let it grow. If you can find a way for it to grow, let it grow. नहीं तो क्या होगा? वो गुच्ची पड़ा रहेगा. थोड़े दिन के बाद में क्या होगा? सड़ जाएगा because it is not getting nourishment. Then you will cut it. Then you will cut it. If you want to cut it in right away in the beginning. So then let it go to another pot and grow. Let it go to another pot and grow. Why you have to look after that? लेकिन क्या रहेगा? तू जहाँ जहाँ चलेगा मेरा साया साथ होगा मेरा साया. Can you forget that person even though you've dropped? Can that person forget you? Yeah, there was a time when we had a good time. ठीक है, आगे चलिए. If both of you are intelligent and mature, you say ठीक है, हम लोग दोनों की नहीं बन रही है यार अभी. वो खुश है, मैं खुश हूँ. कभी मिलेगा किधर? स्कूल के टाइम पे अच्छे थे. 35 साल के बाद में कभी स्कूल रियूनियन में मैं तेरे से नाराज हुआ था. अरे मैं तो भूल गया. 30 साल हो गए, छोड़ना भी उसको. गले में गले लग जाए. That's all. If it is possible. If it is not possible, respect that distance and move ahead. A few things from my book again. Relationless relationships. That is where the topic came from. This is something which I had written in the book. Now, Guru Nanak. Beyond the Lord, you have no other relationship in the world. The ones who become your mother, father, brother are none other than the Lord. So when we understand this principle, there is a cosmic design. We started off by that. There is a cosmic design which brought us together as brother, sister, mother, father. There is a cosmic design. But we are all part of the same cosmic principle. And whatever is the design, it was a design chosen by us. It has brought us together. But ultimately we are all from that one principle. No? There is a relationship that we have. Whatever are the differences are coming because I think differently, you my sister, you are thinking differently. We think differently, we agree to disagree, and this disagreement is actually causing a distance. Because you are strongly in disagreement with me, I am strongly in disagreement with you. We cannot see eye to eye with each other because of that. Now, once that happens, then we say, okay, tu apne raste, main apne raste. Can we remove the Lord from us? We cannot remove it. Because the Lord is there in all of us. That is why we are connected. The relationship is coming from there. My child is not mine. How many of us you believe that? We are all parents.
As you said,
You are not your parent.
why we born It's are the same.
My child is not mine.
He's a different person.
He's his own person.
His own
He's
karma.
come
They are
with
their
his
own.
own.
When will he know that?
Huh?
When will he know that? He will know that when he is 16, 18, 20. When will I know that?
When we allow him to experience the teens.
When will I allow him to experience?
Teens.
I don't. I don't. The teens are the most scary part. The teens are the most scary part.
That is when we say, oh my God. Yeah, he's another person.
Yeah, absolutely.
So mothers know this the best.
He's not mine.
We should learn detachment. Yeah.
When?
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 That's what it is.
When?
It's only we say about it.
We just say about detachment, but actually
Yeah,
then
it's difficult to accept.
till we live. when
But
we
are you
grow-
able to accept?
when
No,
we grow old,
it's
slowly
difficult
it
to
comes back
accept.
again.
But why you have to wait to grow old?
Say,
Why? So how many years before you grow old will you suffer that? Why you have to grow old to learn that?
Slowly, slowly we have to learn.
slowly
When they
experience.
are teenagers and decide that this is what they want,
Yeah.
slowly we try to allow them to know what
What they want,
against
yes.
the wish. But at times
We have to correct
we disagree. Slowly, slowly we say, okay, now he is free to have his own way. And
So that slowly.
So my question to us, we are all India, we are all Indian parents. My question is, are American parents or British parents better off than us?
they are, yes,
In this respect.
they are able to detach easier, I should say.
What is your view?
But always there are two sides.
Two sides of
Yeah,
the
we can't fully explain.
So what is it? What is it that they lack because of the way they are in that society? What is it that they lack? And what is it that we lack because we are in this society?
They are, when the child is born itself, if you see abroad and there, that they are made to sleep alone in a room.
Yes.
आपको भी तड़िया चाहिए, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Perfectly fine.
Detachment
Those who
started.
don't understand will understand.
That time itself, they have started, detaching.
No, but who decided that they should sleep
Yeah.
separate? And
Yeah,
and
and
It is culture, no?
See,
It is a culture.
There's their culture. Whereas we want to have them with us as long as they are ready and we
Yes.
are also ready.
We feel that they are ready.
No, but in
No,
science,
that's what I'm saying.
But many
But when
times
they
even
start-
after the child is boy is 30, the parents don't feel that he's ready.
That is what we are. Indians can it is very difficult. Each one is different. After some time the child also says, I want to sleep alone. I need a prayer like everybody else. So then slowly we allow. But beginning though, they also want us. We also want them.
Yeah, they don't know that they want us.
Yeah.
But
But
whenever
they
there
feel
is a distress, they
protected.
will only come to you.
No, they feel protected when they are with us. So
That is-
feeling of because they were in our womb, so
Basically,
there is a
that
therapy,
time
there
itself
is a
that
therapy.
bonding was there.
the
So-
child closer to the
And
parent,
also
the
there's no
mother holds,
space now.
he grows better.
There's no.
You're talking about physical space.
Yeah,
No.
when are they?
See, there is
So if you have a 2-bedroom flat, buy a 4-bedroom flat.
Yeah.
And then increase your problems.
Sir, that's why we are only one bedroom. Now how many people
Absolutely.
are
Ah.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Indraji.
Yes.
That's
No,
what I'm
that-
trying to say.
That
There's
is
no
not the
space.
problem.
Hmm.
Scientifically, it is proved when a child is not growing properly. They found out a therapy. The mother has to keep the child close. to her. So
That
in the way, that is the nature, the science. And we try to artificially separate them.
And that is the
give
way
them
they become
independence
kind
before,
and
yeah.
that
Slowly the
affection, everything they start developing because we have shown them
Yeah,
from the
and
time they
this,
were born.
joy-
So I have a question. Okay, this is all academic. Huh? I have a question. You're saying that the child should be close to the mother's heart.
That is a therapy.
Yeah, therapy. I agree. Fine. And now this is fine. Now you have the same mother and the father. They are always fighting. They are always fighting among themselves. For some reason. Then what happens?
My child imbibes that also.
Child imbibes that also.
Child has child.
That is
Even
the
in
very,
the womb,
that is
the
another
child is
disadvantage of making them being with us always. It's always there.
So I'm just asking. See, the impressions that a mind gathers is controlled by the environment in which those expressions come to the experience of the mind. Children, invariably teens, what they experience in teens is what comes from the world outside. And what is our world?
That we create.
Is what we create. Now this is our world. Today for this 1.5 hours, this is our world. And in this world we are talking about experiences as comes to our mind from our own
Experience.
life, isn't it? So we will be talking, this is our world. In this world we have a child. In this world we have a child. And in this world, if we bring that compassion, that kindness, all those things into that young mind will capture that very easily. Now if we bring cantankerous thoughts, if we bring negative thoughts, if we bring aggressive thoughts, the child will take that also, because that is like a receiver. Whatever you throw at me, I will get it. Now after 10 years I tell the child, why are you behaving like this? Then I will come to Bhagavad Gita and then I will explain it. So my child is not mine. My child, the question that I started off from is, my child has come to this world through me. I am the instrument responsible for that life to come into this world. Why? Because that life wanted certain experiences from its earlier tendencies. So it has come into this realm of these experiences where I am supposed to provide them.
Sir, when we say it is my child, it is some ego kind of.
No, it is not ego. You see, it is your child.
No,
Biologically, you cannot deny that.
And-
But at the age of 16 and 18, you can say that it is my child. But instead of you saying it is my child, she should say, oh, he is your son. He is so smart. Correct? Not that he is so smart, he is my child. See the difference. When the child is on its own, the child has grown up and performing well in the world, somebody else must say, oh, he's your child, she's your daughter, she's so good. That is the satisfaction you must get. Not that you say, she is so good, she's my daughter. She's so good, he's my son. That is possessiveness.
Just want to add one thing which I heard from somebody actually. There's a lady who had a little Down syndrome child.
Huh.
Instead of saying, why was he born to me, as an accusation to God or whatever, she said, thank you God for giving me such a child, because he taught me patience. He taught me to slow down.
Exactly.
I was shocked at the response. I was still shocked how could that. First thought that comes is, why mere ko aisa bachcha hua? Generally, when you're not able to take care, you're not able to handle such a child. The thing she said was, I was running at such a fast pace, he's taught me how to slow down. That's why he's a blessing in my life.
Correct. So this is called prarabdha. Prarabdha and purushartha, two things. What is prarabdha? That which comes as an experience to you is prarabdha. Purushartha, that you do with what comes to you is purushartha. So self-effort. Prarabdha is that which comes, you don't know. That child is born, you don't know, you never expected such a child. Yeah? Come on, be honest. You don't expect an unhealthy child or anyway a child which has got some difficulties. But it has come. Why? You are the right person in the cosmic design to look after that child.
Exactly.
When you start looking at it like that, then life becomes easier. But it takes a long time to reach that acceptance. It takes time.
And that I feel the parents need to be there for that. Because if the child severes the relationship, the presence of the parents will be missed. Because they need not always be clobbering, but at these times someone should be able to tell.
Yeah, but then that is where it is. No, how will that happen? Only if you let go. You let go with the idea of saying that I'm there.
Yeah.
अरे तू चिंता मत कर, मैं हूँ, तू जा, मैं हूँ ना. Like, you know, in childhood, we used to teach our children to cycle. Correct? When they were cycling, as a father, what will you do? You hold the cycle from the back. Maar, pedal maar. Then unknown to the child, what did you do? You remove, pedal maar, bindas. Kuch nahi, सीधा रख. He thinks that you are holding, you are no longer holding. That should be the way even now it should be. I am there. You just pedal maar.
Such a beautiful example.
Pedal maar, मैं हूँ ना. Pedal maar. मैं हूँ, my hand is behind you. who's that? Samarth भिऊ नकोस मी आहे पाठीशी. अक्कलकोट महाराज. Correct? भिऊ नकोस मी आहे पाठीशी. Don't be scared, I am there. How many of us are able to understand, make the children understand that? Don't worry, do what you like. This is what you feel like. Go ahead, do it. We are there. We are not going to judge you. Go ahead and do it.
And children like it to say that, you know, I have your back, you have my back. So
That's all.
they like
And
it.
then when there is a difficulty, as you're saying, they come to you. Where will they go? Where will they go? Because they know that tu hai patishi. You are there.
So just one thing, because this was so important that I once know my second son, he had come to a tiff with
But do na.
he had come to a tiff with my first son and his wife.
Huh.
Like all three are fighting like children.
Huh.
Even my daughter-in-law is fighting with them. And then after they left, he's coming and telling me, अभी मैं उनके साथ बात नहीं करूँगा, मैं रिश्ते में दूरी रखूँगा.
Okay.
I was a bit shocked, okay. So I just told him that it doesn't happen like this. Everyone behaves because of something that they have to not resolve. They have to resolve. It's not your problem. Just be patient, okay. And I said, if you strengthen your heart like this by keeping away, he's strengthening his heart. I could sense that almost. Because strong things will break, but soft things will be flexible. They will bend, but they won't break. So that day, that relationship became so beautiful. Like, I'm really so thankful. I felt on that day, my presence of my son with me helped me. He, that told, and I could literally sense his heart softening. And now, like, I can make out he's so soft. And not only that, after resolving that, the entire world and universe relationship has resolved.
Good, na? Good, see?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Makes a difference. My daughter, examples I'm continuing. Yoga Vasishta. My daughter, she was very dear to me. She's very dear to me. Then she got married. She became his wife. Her son, then he got married, became her husband. So what happens to them? Do they go away from your life? This question is what we are talking about children, no? They don't. Because now you have created a new nucleus for them to start their life, but you know that who sowed the seeds? The people tree. Parents learn to become the people tree. You come here, shadow is still there, umbrella is open, come. Anytime you feel like you come, umbrella is open. Day I am gone, umbrella will also go. Till I am there, umbrella is there. That should be the way you look at that relationship between children and parents. Relationships are relative. Our relatives are not our relationships. Our relationships are what we build out of associations which come to our mind. Many of you, I told you about me, I am telling you about you, many of you did not know each other before you became students here.
Yes.
Now some of you are very bum chums. Correct? And obviously because I am, sir, you will not tell me, but I know you have all become bum chums. Correct? So what happens? This relationship you build because of some nucleus which the universe told me I must live.
Not the people.
Only the people tree. That's all. But many times people don't, the chidiya who goes away from the people tree thinks that I will find another people tree and then comes back. Oh, it is the same one. Arey haan. Correct? So people tree is always there. Why these parents? बचपन में अपना दोस्त के घर पे गया, बड़ा घर है, 4 बेडरूम का फ्लैट है, उसका मम्मी ने 10 डिश का 56 भोग बनाया, 56 डिशेस का खाना बनाया. मेरे घर में दही भात and pickles. So I go once in a month. I go to a friend's house and then I'm like, why these people are not like that? Why these parents? Correct? बच्चों को ये होता ही है ना, correct? So understand that this is where our role comes in. That maybe one day I will be like that, or maybe one day they will become like me. I hope they don't, but maybe they will become like me. This is life का design, कुछ भी हो सकता है, from whatever are the circumstances. But my love for you is eternal. I am that people tree. I am that people tree. Just be there. I am there. You fly. जिधर उड़ने का उड़ो. वापस आओ, मैं इधर ही है. And I am always green. For you, I am always green. I may have become yellow, but for you, I am always green. That message must go to them. They should feel that, oh yes, even if he is yellow, yes, he is green for me. Oh, you are yellow. I will give you some water. So that you become a little more green. That's all there is to life. This we have to create. These circumstances, or rather this thinking we have to create. Sibling satsang. सबसे बड़ा झगड़ा.
And fun.
But sometimes it can be funny. Sometimes it can be dishes.
Depends.
Everybody.
Relative.
They are not the same. I am not my brother. We are from the same parents. My sister is not me. We are from the same parents. So we, each of us, have come with a different set of imprints. Doesn't mean that even though we are born to the same parents, all of us have come from with the same imprints. No. My parents, the way they were. That was ideal for them also to be born. That was ideal for me also to be born. So even though we are 5 different fingers, the nucleus is still the same. It doesn't change. But yeah, because we are different fingers, I cannot इधर से ऐसा लॉक मार सकता हूँ, इधर से ऐसा लॉक नहीं हो सकता, चलेगा, मुश्किल है. It is all right. So be it. That acceptance is, if it is there, then satsang will happen. Otherwise, गड़बड़ होगा. Now a few these things from Bhagavad Gita before we close. यद्यद् आचरति श्रेष्ठः तत्तदेवे तरो जनः स यत् प्रमाणं कुरुते लोकस्तदनु वर्तते. What does it mean? Yad, whatever acharati, behavior. This all of us must remember forever in our mind. Yad acharati, whatever acharan, behavior. Shrestha, who Shrestha? Somebody who is in a position to give an example, higher, somebody who is in a higher position. Tatta deve tarojana. What that and that alone others will see and follow. Sayat pramanam, example. Sayat pramanam kurute. That is the example that the elder will lead. Elder will show. Lokas tadanu vartate. The people will follow only that. लीडरशिप के लिए सबसे बड़ा मंत्र है ये. लीडरशिप सबसे पहले कहाँ स्टार्ट होता है? घर में स्टार्ट होता है ना. So elders are the ones who set behavioral benchmarks, attitudinal benchmarks for others to follow. So now what is it? Our responsibility. Not at this age, maybe many of your grandmothers, correct? Not at this age maybe, but even now. Because this is the lesson that we will be giving to our progeny now. Whatever we set as an example, that only they will follow. I gave you this example. Child is close to the heart of the mother, and then husband and wife are fighting. Child will catch that. Easiest example for this, बचपन में घर में फोन आया, मम्मी को डैडी ने बोल दिया, सुरेश का फोन आएगा तो बोल नहीं है. मम्मी ने फोन उठाया, हाँ सुरेश घर पे नहीं है, फोन रख दिया. चाइल्ड वॉचिंग. बच्चे बोलते हैं झूठ नहीं बोलने का, बोला झूठ नहीं बोलेगा. नहीं, झूठ नहीं बोलेगा. किसका फोन आया था? मम्मी ने बोला डैडी घर पे नहीं है. That's what it is. No, you set an example. That is what the child will follow. Asakta satatam karyam karma samachara. Asakta, what is asakta? Asakta. Asakta, we say ashakti. That is what we think. Asakta is detachment. Asakti. Asakti is there is no attachment. So whatever work I am doing, I will perform that without any attachment to the fruits. Fruits will come, but I have no attachment to the fruits. That is the way to attain the supreme. इसका एक जो महाभारत में है और जो हर जगह हम लोग सुनते हैं, क्या है वो? यदा यदा ही धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्, नहीं वो अलग है, वो अलग है. कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते. Correct? Karma is only there in your hands. Phala is not in your hands. Why? Because action will have its result. Good action will have good result. What was it? Last slide last time? Barrel of rice. What is your barrel of rice? In my barrel of rice, if I keep on putting only rice, what I will get is rice. If I put kankar, rice will come so long as the effect of the past will continue. Then sometimes kankar will come. On top of kankar, if I put rice, kankar will continue to come until that kankar is over and rice will come. US, Iran, Israel bombing, Iran, share market will come down. Effect of that will continue. Kankar will come. One day it will stop, some change will happen, then it will rise, then whatever you lost you will gain. Correct? Simple. This is the way. Barrel is, what is it? Oil is 105 a barrel, it was 67 a barrel, it will come to 70, 75 in some time. I saw one chart of various wars which have happened in the world over a period of time, how many months it took for the war to end and for the prices of commodities to come down. Matter of cycle. Like that, even relationships. Matter of cycle. Sometimes either that relationship will mend or something else will mend. Yeah. Maybe that is the उसके साथ के journey उतना ही था. Those friendly. This is again Bhagavad Gita chapter 12, verse 13 and 14. It's Krishna is telling Arjuna, those friendly and compassionate, who hold no malice to anyone, who are free from ego, equipoised in happiness and distress, content and steady in devotion, are dear to me. And we say, how? We go to Lord. मेरा ये काम कर दे, मैं तेरे को 100 रुपये चढ़ाएगा. मेरा ये काम कर दे, मैं तेरे को 500 रुपये चढ़ाएगा. मैं तेरे लिए नारियल लेके आएगा. उसने बोला क्या नारियल लेके आओ? उसने बोला कि मेरे को 100 रुपये चाहिए. उसने कुछ नहीं बोला. He is only asking you to be compassionate. He is asking you to be kind. He is asking you to be free of ego. How difficult is it? But सबसे मुश्किल काम है. And then once you do all that and you are in devotion, what happens? You are dear to me. Because you don't need any of this. तुम्हारा 100 रुपया, 1 रुपया, नारियल, सवा, ये कुछ नहीं चाहिए. It is your attitude that will change the way you look at it. And once you are like that in relationships, where is suffering? Where is suffering? Suffering तो है ही नहीं. तो एक रिश्ते के बारे में कोई गाना हो जाए. एक में नहीं बनेगा और गाओ. यूं ही नहीं देखो अभी
होना नहीं,
कभी जुदा होना नहीं. देखो अभी खोना नहीं, कभी जुदा होना नहीं. आगे के वर्ड्स हमें मालूम नहीं, लेकिन ये वादा रहा शाम का. जाने तू या Somebody else pick up another song on Rishta.
बदलते रिश्ते का नहीं और
ना जाने कैसे पल में बदल जाती है ये दुनिया के बदलते रिश्ते. One more. इसके आगे मालूम नहीं होएगा. वो सब याद नहीं रहेगा. वो सब गाने याद नहीं. सिंपल गाना चूज करो.
एक दूसरे से
करते हैं प्यार हम एक दूसरे के लिए बेकरार हम एक दूसरे के वास्ते मरना पड़े तो है तैयार हम. क्या बात है. वाह वाह. Anything that anybody. आप लोग कुछ बात ही नहीं किया. मैं बहुत बात किया. बहुत बात. You spoke. Lot. Something. कभी कभी मेरे दिल में something होता है. बोलो.
Certain relation things come from mother-child. Mother. Once you know, it takes time for the mother to feel it is her child, and that feelings come, and for the child only her feelings come, not for every child. So that is a natural thing.
That's natural.
Yeah.
That's very
That
natural.
we cannot change or do
You
it.
can't change that. My first karma.
No, even if
My first karma. No, how can I change that?
No, that is called like, even if the child goes wrong, I am not angry. I feel sad. I want him to improve. Because then still I love him unconditionally. He's my son. He's my child.
Agree.
So it becomes a partial.
But will that happen for you with a friend also?
Yeah.
Somebody who's a close friend.
That's what I'm telling. So for certain relation, it is like that. It is natural. Comes like instinct. Like
No. My point is that only. See, you are a mother. No, as a mother, this is very natural for you to feel that this is how I would like my child to be. Fair enough. Now that in your heart, the mother in your heart is able to understand the quality of that love which is required for the welfare of the child. Now the mother in you is also a person. No, please bear me out. The mother in you is also a person who is dealing with other beings like your friends, like your relatives or whosoever it may be. Now, for example, one of your friends or somebody else who's a relative to you, and that person with whom you're very close is in some sort of a difficulty, or even if he's astray or she's astray, will you not have the same love for that person? Same love, but will you not have love for that person? Will you not want that person to improve or change or grow or come out of that distress? Because in your heart, even your child is not in your hands.
You make an effort.
You make an effort. My point is, you will make an effort. Your wish is the same. You will make an effort. Your child also, if he or she goes astray, you will try your best to make it better for them. But if they don't listen to you because their ego is strong.
And many times we think we are trying to fight for their better, and they think what they are doing is better.
So
But still, I don't hate that child because he's doing. Love is remaining same. Like,
Yeah,
so
the same.
there is a clash.
Agree. But the same compassion, this is compassion. The same compassion you can bring to somebody else also, no? With whom you are close. That is because compassion is in your heart. See, compassion is a part of you. So that compassion you will share it with them. You may not have the same feeling for the other person as your child, because you think that there is a link which you cannot let go. So long as you are alive, you will not be able to let go with the child. But still that compassion remains compassion. Doesn't change.
एक song याद आ गया, तुमको देखा तो ये ख्याल आया.
गाइए. तुमको देखा तो ये ख्याल आया, जिंदगी धूप तुम घना साया, आज फिर दिल ने एक तमन्ना की, आज फिर दिल ने एक तमन्ना की, आज फिर दिल को हमने समझाया, आज फिर दिल को हमने समझाया, जिंदगी धूप तुम घना
mean,
Yeah,
we
for
are,
long
like
time.
you said, during our teens and all, we may remember. But what about like 4 years, 5 years, and sometimes we tend to remember those instances. Why are we not able to forget that?
No, you will remember that. I will not remember that. So, it really to know, person to person
It
differs.
depends upon person.
Depends person to person. I remember things which are probably from the time when I was 8th or 7th or 8th standard. If you ask me to remember things which happened to me when I was 3 or 4, I will not. I remember things which happened to me when I was 3 or 3.5 from what my mother told me. I don't remember. But from what her told, she is.
If that affected you much, it will be lingering and causing problems.
No, but I
later
think
on.
at that age of 3 and all, I don't think anybody remembers that.
No, but now from no, I'll tell you this wonderful. This is a wonderful.
Remember, that's what.
No,
No.
when you say the mother and father fights and the child here,
Remember,
it
that's why I
affects
was
him,
asking
but
this
it
question.
carries that impression, something goes
Yes,
on.
yes, yes, surely.
The problem is like something goes on here.
I want to tell you this experience what I was sharing. About when I was in junior KG, I used to go to Kerala Samaj. There was a school there, Kerala Samaj. I used to go to the KG school. Apparently, mom will dress me up. Hey, you start that. Mom will dress me up, tuck in करेगा, belt डालेगा, shoes, socks सब पहना के school में लेके जाएगा. And I was among the tallest children in the class. So मेरे को last bench में बैठाएगा. मैं क्लास में जाने के बाद में शर्ट उतारेगा, वो पीछे का जो खिड़की का हुक है ना, उसमें टंगा देगा, जूता उतारेगा, सॉक्स जूते के अंदर डाल देगा और गंजी और हाफ पैंट में बैठा रहेगा क्लास में. I don't know. And she will come in the afternoon with my lunch. So she will ask my teacher, it seems, where is my child? वो देखो उधर बैठा है. So she will come, she will dress me up and then feed me and then she'll go away. I'll again do that. And now I don't remember the visual part of it. But after she has told this about 1,000 times, she must have told this to many people. Now I am able to visualize how was that khirki, how was that bench, how I was looking. I don't remember, but I am able to visualize. My mind is able to visualize.
Yeah, because of the story.
Yes, because of the story. This is called word poetry. This is word poetry. You understand by words explain what is happening. And then that impression remains.
Yes, yes.
Sir, I need.
ये prayer हुआ क्या?
नहीं.
ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरि ओम.
सर एक इंफॉर्मेशन देना.
बोलिए.
आपने वो पीपल के झाड़ के बारे में कहा.
हाँ.
All trees give oxygen during the day and carbon dioxide during the night. People is ulta.
अच्छा.
It gives about carbon dioxide during the day and
Oxygen at night. अरे मैं ऐसा नहीं रहेगा. मैं मेरा ऐसे जैसा हूँ वैसे छतरी के साथ में बैठा हूँ मैं.